Ya empezar. And we are back. Welcome to another episode of Shade of Brown Podcast. I am Ramsey. To my left is
Gilbert.
And if you're already on YouTube, you already can see we have a special guest and fellow local musician.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. The name of your band, how do you say it, bro?
It could be said two ways. It could be either TMEG
TMEG
or just TMEG.
TMEG.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever. They both work.
Both work.
Yeah. So the reason why that we're called that is because we used to be called the Mysterious Experience.
Oh no.
But that name just became too long. After after some time you grow and you figure out, okay, this kind of works, this doesn't work.
Yeah.
But I love the uniqueness of it because the name came from an Albert Einstein quote.
Oh.
And the quote goes something like, I forgot exactly how it went. Pretty much the quote says something like, everything that is the most beautiful things
Uh-huh.
are mysterious or something. I don't know. Yeah, the most beautiful things in life are mysterious or something like that.
I could do that.
Yeah, and I was like, that's really cool. I resonate with that.
I could do that.
Yeah.
So I named it the Mysterious Experience. But after some time, I was like, I need to cut this down.
Yeah.
How about we do the Mysterious Experience group or gang, whatever,
Yeah.
If I'm feeling spicy that day.
Yeah.
And so the G was added. And I just made it an acronym instead of the full band name. So it is officially just TMEG.
Yeah, I dig it, man. I dig it.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
I like it, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of like MGMT.
Yeah.
It's like that's like an acronym. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a little different, but same energy, I guess.
Yeah,
you'd say.
that's cool. That's cool. I can see it in the magazine already.
TMEG. I can see it on the front of Playboy.
Yeah.
Playboy magazine.
I'll buy that magazine.
Yeah.
Men's health.
Men's health.
Men's health. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sick. I love the name.
Hustlers.
I love it.
Thank you for coming through, bro.
Of course.
Local. We're always down for the locals.
Yeah.
We've had many local people. If you haven't noticed the stickers, most of these are all locals, bro.
Yeah,
man.
Wow, dope.
Yeah, so we're always down. Fellow musician.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I want to people back, listeners, watchers, tuning in. Who or what is TMEG, bro? Like, tell me about it, bro. What is it?
Yeah, so TMEG is like an alternative indie pop band.
And I listen to your music.
Yeah,
bro.
so I love your music, man. I love it.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
I got that vibe as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just alternative indie pop. It's, it's a very, we kind of want to just redefine how music is perceived and listened to and felt.
Nice.
So like a lot of our music has very hard hitting. So, it's funny. I'm in the beginning of February, we're releasing a new single
Nice.
called Something We Need. I'd love to tell you guys all about it after this little segment. But this song is a perfect example of what TMEG is. Just very mellow, like soft melodies,
Yeah.
but very hard hitting rhythm section.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice,
And
nice.
TMEG is a band that's very inspired by the 1960s. So the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix and
Yeah.
the Doors and all those guys, but also like a lot of stuff in the 80s. The Cure.
Oh yeah, you can hear those sounds in your music.
Yeah, just the feel of it. I think capturing the essence and feel of those eras is a lot what TMEG is.
That's cool, man.
And TMEG is composed of 5 to 6 best friends. So we're all best friends. We all grew up
okay.
together in
Oh,
church.
nice.
Funny as that is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So all our members are all very, very strong musicians, and they're all very dedicated to this project. A lot of projects out here, a lot of bands. I don't even call it a project. I just call it a straight band because we take this very seriously.
Of course.
A lot of projects share musicians left and right, but everyone's very exclusive to this one band. So we're all just like, if we're not playing at church on Sunday, we're playing with TMEG, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Nice. I love it. I love it, man.
Yeah, so that's pretty much, I think, the best way I can sum up TMEG.
Yeah.
That's a common thing in Shader Brown. We've had musicians here before,
Yeah.
and they all have a church background.
Yeah, I don't know, something about the church background that, like, you can tell when someone has that background.
Yeah.
You could,
like,
man.
there's like a vibe about it.
Yeah,
like I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like people that are very creative and very outgoing, especially, if they're very creative, strong in an art for some reason, or technologically, like, kind of understanding, and like younger, they 100% come from a Hispanic small church.
Yeah,
like
true.
I don't know. I don't know why. It just is. Everyone like is breeded the same way. Like they all kind of have, You know, because I'm gonna tell you guys honestly, like I met these guys just 5 minutes ago, and
Yeah.
I feel like I've known them for years. I don't know why. It just feels like that, right? Like,
you came in saying you like familiar, and if I play drums, I'm like, I play drums. Dude.
yeah, like I
crazy.
probably have seen this guy before.
Yeah, probably somewhere,
But
man.
And you called it. You're like, you play drums?
Yeah, you looked at me. You play drums?
I don't know. It's like maybe like Antelope Valley archetype.
You
but
felt
I don't
it,
know.
man.
Yeah,
the connection, you know.
The vibe. You know what I'm saying? He's a hard hitter.
Yeah, exactly. I do those gospel chops, you know.
Oh my gosh, nasty gospel chops.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I was shocked. I was like, what the?
We're like, what? We're like, what? It's the Holy Spirit, bro.
Connecting us?
Connect us, dude. Damn.
Yeah,
Man, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So you mentioned bandmates.
Yeah.
So how many of you are?
There's 5 to 6.
5 to 6.
Yeah. So there's me, my brother Jonathan,
Nice.
Kevin, Casey. I'm blanking now on their names. and then Fernando, and then me. So it's 6 of us. But the problem is Fernando is very busy. He's actually in Japan right now.
Oh, nice.
He's doing sound engineering in Japan.
Oh, wow.
This guy's
That's cool.
He's living it up in Tokyo right now. And so right now it's usually just the 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
5. So you sing.
So I'll sing and play lead guitar. So my guitar is Casey, very talented guy. He plays. We switch off from lead and rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just assume that I play lead and rhythm and lead singing. Casey plays rhythm or lead guitar. Kevin plays. So here's the thing. Kevin, all these musicians can practically play other instruments too.
Nice.
So Kevin is very versatile. So he plays bass, he can play keys, he can play guitar, and he's also the second singer.
Oh, okay.
Jonathan, my brother, plays bass, and I didn't mention Anthony. That's so funny. So Anthony is our main drummer.
Oh, yeah. I saw him on your Instagram.
Yeah,
The Instagram page. He was playing drums.
He's so sick.
Yeah,
He's incredibly. Like he plays with so much soul and feel
Nice.
that it's uncomparable.
All that
like,
passion, huh?
yeah,
That's
I don't know
what
it is.
drummers are supposed to do, bro. They're supposed to serve the song.
Yes, yeah, and then drummers. It's hard to find. Like, there's a lot of drummers, and I know Gilbert. You can probably agree here. A lot of drummers play what they want.
Yeah.
But they never want to play what the song needs.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by serve the song rather than
Dang, that's true.
being a little show off or doing it like you said your way. No. Do what the song is asking.
Yes.
Dang, that's true, man.
And Anthony does that really well. So let me step back. In TMEG, all the members are me, Jonathan, Kevin, Casey, Anthony, and then Fernando sometimes.
Yeah.
So I got it. Hey, I got it.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Damn, so TMEG. Or so, bro. When I was listening to your music, bro. Yes, very 80s inspired.
Yeah.
Like you said the Cure, and I hear Cure. The Cure, elements in your music. Your voice, bro. You have like that voice from like the 80s. Like I can hear it, bro.
I really like your voice, man.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
So, how did this whole TMEG thing start, though?
So
How did it come about, bro?
So when I was in high school, not even high school, when I was about 13 years old, I learned how to play the bass.
Nice. Oh, you started out with bass.
Your first one.
Yeah, the bass guitar was my first instrument. So I had a teacher. His name was Robert. Great guy, phenomenal guy. He taught. I kind of like. Actually, let me scoot it back even the day before. So on a Saturday, my friend, his name's Chris, also Chris. He brought his guitar over and he was playing "Smoke on the Water." Just the first, the low E string, just dun 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 dun. Okay. Super simple, right? And I was like, "Bro, show me how to do that."
Yeah.
And he showed me, and I learned it. And then the following day, which was Sunday morning, I went to church, and I kind of went on the stage. And I was like, "Hey, that's a cool guitar," and I was pointing at the bass because I didn't know anything. That's a cool guitar. And the guy was like, Robert, that's a bass, bro. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like,
get out of here, man.
Yeah, it's like, are you serious, bro? and he like, I picked it up and I played the riff. Because again, I didn't.
Felt it.
Yeah, I would just say it's dope. Play "Smoke in the Water," and he looked at me. Obviously I'm playing it super sloppy and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey man, I can teach you like a thing or two." And he did, and that's where my life musically began.
Started right there.
Yeah, and so a little bit of time passes, probably like a year. I learned how to play the drums, and then I learned how to play the guitar. I taught myself,
Yeah.
Then I taught myself the piano, and I taught myself how to sing, and all thanks to the Beatles rock band.
Yeah,
Because I
inspired
bought that.
you, huh?
Yeah, I like kind of I started to get a grasp of singing and stuff through the
Same.
Beatles rock band. Funny as that is, but through that game, I discovered the Beatles. Funny enough, and that's kind of where it all started. Where I started to understand, like, oh, like this is how songs are made. Music is made with every instrument getting put together, and someone writing a song, melodies, rhythm,
like the chemistry of the music.
Yeah, like that's kind of when I kind of understood all the pieces of it all.
Yeah.
So the Beatles were a really big part of my life, and they still are today. And I said I wanted to write songs like the Beatles. Like I want to be a bass player like Paul McCartney. So bass was my strong suit. And then I discovered Jimi Hendrix, and my whole life was turned upside down. I was like, whoa, that's what I want to do. I want to play guitar.
Yeah.
So when I was
great guitarist.
Became a voodoo child.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. When I was 18, that's when I started to take music seriously. And I created the band name, The Mysterious Experience. The thing is, though, with that is, it wasn't really a band. It was just like a band name, but there was never really a band. So all my band members didn't really get to lock in with TMEG until like 2 years ago.
Oh, recently.
Yeah, it's recent because you know, we're all growing, we're all developing, we're all trying to find ourselves.
Exactly.
So from when I just turned 28 recently. So since I was 18 to now, I've done all this growing and learning on how to produce my own music, record it, mix, master. So you can tell, like our first single, Yugen, came out in 2017, I believe. And there's a huge sonic difference with that between the singles that's going to come out in the beginning of February.
Nice.
So it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess it's the beginning of TMEG is just more of a story of growing and learning to understand and learning how to produce.
No, yeah.
That's what music is, bro. You're experiment. You got to change it up. I mean, like, you're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah. It's true. Your soul just grows.
Yep.
And you know, and that comes out in your art. It's true.
It shows.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
You can hear it. You know, you notice it. Some people might call it like oh, like your music is maturing.
That's it. Yeah.
You know, I've been told that. You know, like oh, like when I started out, bro. I started out doing electronic music, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's how I started out. That's how I started out.
Okay.
And then like it fast forward, I experimented different genres, and now I'm like more of like a blend of R&B, Hispanic, hip hop meshed together.
Okay.
Like
cool.
that's now my sound.
Yeah.
Really.
Cool.
Yeah. When it comes to originals. Yeah, for me.
And that all comes with. It's funny because I learned that all just comes with growing.
Yeah.
Like one day you'll feel one way, and then you don't realize it, but in 2 months after that day, you change.
Yeah.
And it reflects on the art that you make. It's weird. It's really weird how like maturity happens. It's just because you know people grow old, people mature physically.
Yeah.
But they never talk about the spiritual or the mental growth. No one talks about that ever.
Yeah.
Like we just figure it out on our own. You know?
Yeah.
Trying to get
That's
deep
true.
right now? Or
Always. We can get deep. We can get all 3-inch deep. You feel me?
balls deep, bro.
Balls deep right
All the
there, bro.
All the
Yeah, I love deep.
way. He doesn't do it if it's not deep.
Yeah, if it's not deep, I'm not there, man.
Like deep dish.
Deep dish.
I'm not there if it ain't deep dish.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. Oh, more like stuff Chris got
Yeah,
myself.
same.
It is a trip though.
Yeah.
Like that musical journey. It really is, bro. Cause if I go back when I first started doing the electronic music, I will never think of like I was gonna end up doing like me singing in my own songs.
Yeah.
You know, I was just doing instrumentals. He knows.
I remember that. Yeah.
I was just doing instrumentals just because I wanted to.
Yeah,
You know, I was
yeah.
just like letting go of that energy and putting it into something physical.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, like I started singing my own music. So and in a sense, I remember telling this when I first started singing. It was a little weird, but then like I started like understanding what my voice is, where it's supposed to fit, what genre fits best.
Yeah, and I resonate with that because that's how I felt too. It's like you can sing, but then you realize like this sounds bad. What can I do to make it sound good? And it's like you take years to figure that out.
It takes a long
Like,
time.
and the truth is that's it goes back to the idea of growing. You don't figure that out without growing. Like you can go hire a vocal teacher, but you'll never learn how to apply your voice into an original song until you do it for years.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how many times, like, when I do a song and like I'm listening to myself, like, nope, this ain't it. I don't like this.
Yeah, yeah. Like, and it's hard to explain. It's like, why won't it fit? Like,
Yeah.
why does it sound so bad? Like, why is it that there's people like on YouTube that can just sing to one mic, and the mic is 10 feet away with a guitar, and it just sounds good? What is it?
Yeah.
And it's because they figured out how to use their voice and where it fits.
They find
Yeah,
their fit,
yeah.
Exactly. Even
Yeah.
like there were songs that I'll do, even covers, even or when I first started doing my original music. Yeah, it'll be in tone and everything. It'll be in scale and all that in pitch.
It just doesn't sit.
It didn't satisfy me
Yeah.
It's not your style.
until one day, like I started messing around with like I like, you know what? I'm gonna do this instead and try something new. I was like, bro, it's working.
Yeah, yeah, and
You know?
that's what I'm saying. Like, and that comes with experience. You know, I've learned in life that experience nor wisdom is greater than the other.
Yeah.
And I think learning to create art is one of those things that you just have to learn through experience.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
I can tell you every day, hey man, like your voice, the baritone, so play within this key, and don't move out of this key. Stay within this key. It's gonna work.
Yeah.
It won't work. Like
Yeah.
The truth is, you have to do it, and you have to grow in it, and then one day you'll go like, wow, like finally a record that I like that I sang, and like it took a minute.
And that's when that phrase comes, you found your voice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, found
Yeah.
that, exactly. That's it. Yeah, and that happened to me when I was, because I graduated high school and I graduated high school and I was like 18. So that was about 2013, 2014. So from then to 2017, I put out my first record. Like, of course, I had music before then. Like, I'll put out like a song that I did. But like my first actual single was put out in 2017. That's about 4 years, 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
So imagine that. So 3 to 4
Wow.
years it took for me to go, I'm comfortable with this. I'm putting it out.
Yeah. It takes time.
Yeah.
Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
What I used to do is I'll keep them in my hard drive or on my phone, and I'll send it in a text to my friends first.
Mhm.
Yeah. He'll say, I remember him saying to me, like,
Yeah,
sometimes,
and get their feedback before I even let the world hear it.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know?
That's a great idea.
a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, what I did with the first single, Yugen, I wrote it, recorded it, mixed, mastered it within a week. And I said, I want to put this out. I think I'm ready. And I just put it out.
No, you risk.
I said, whatever. Hey guys, it's my first single. Hey, social media, it's my first single ever. Hope you enjoy. And it got good feedback.
That's nice.
Nice.
And yeah, like now, see, times are different now. Because now I have people that support me and care about me that I can show ideas to. And they go, hey man, it's a great idea. I think you should move forward. Try this out. What do you think about this? And I listen because the people that you trust, what they think about you, not you, sorry, what they think about your specific art
Yeah.
has an impact on you,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and that shows in the record too, you know. So now it's like what you said. It's a great idea. So it's getting feedback from different ears is
Yeah.
important. It's really important.
Yeah.
You know, especially when they're honest to you of how it sounds and this and that.
Yeah.
You know.
Constructive criticism, goes a long way. At least for me. Yeah, I always ask for it.
Good.
You know.
Good.
Yeah, it's like it just sound weird, But I ask those to specific people though.
Yeah. The people that you know will give you like
That constructive, that they know what they're
yeah.
saying. They know what they're
Yeah.
talking about. They have that music background.
yeah.
They know what they're
Yeah.
saying. They're not just
Yeah.
like, I think.
It's like yeah, or like it sounds good. It's like
Hey,
thanks, thank you. Like
like
anything-
me, like it sounds good. It sounds all right.
It sounds dope.
Like, no, that's not what I want to hear. Like, tell me why.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like what did you like about it? What can I change to make
There
it
you
better?
go.
Yeah, like
Detail by detail.
Yeah, it's funny because when I was in college, I took a photography class, black and white film photography class, and the professor, this guy is incredible guy.
Yeah.
He was 90 something. I think he was 91 when he was teaching.
Oh,
But this
wow.
guy was nuts. Like he was a Korean War veteran.
Oh
And
my God.
and he like does expeditions in the middle of nowhere by himself, camps there,
Damn.
and just to get photographs. And,
Yeah.
and this guy has master art pieces, right? This guy
Mhm.
shows in museums all the time, and some of his art was actually in like the galleries at the college.
Oh, damn.
So one of our assignments was like, hey, go and critique these. And I go up to the pieces and I see nothing wrong with them. I can't see anything
It's
wrong with it.
perfect to you.
But that's the thing. That's the exercise was you have to then create the problems within the art.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Like, so that's why, like, I love what you said. Like, only the qualified people should give you the feedback,
Yeah.
because then when people start becoming biased and creating bias, now you become a negative I guess that's deconstructive criticism, right?
Yeah.
Where you're no longer building, you're just being torn down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I resonate a lot though.
Well, okay, so you mentioned a lot like what your sound is in TMEG.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Beatles, and you mentioned growing up in the church.
Yeah.
Like all that, like really, like made you like what you are now musically. Like all that mold you, per se.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah?
I'd say so, yeah. Because where else would I have developed
Yeah.
like musical, the idea of being a musician, just
I
that.
say that because I come from similar background too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I admit, it molded me.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's why I ask you.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Because I think I would say yes. Because like the idea of being a musician comes from wherever you digest that, right? So
Yeah,
if every well, I don't know
and
if
you're
it was
exposed to the
yeah.
music.
Well, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but like I'd go to church like twice a week, 3 times a week, probably.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm assuming yes.
Back
yeah.
then, yeah.
Yeah,
Back then,
All the
back
time.
Yeah, all the
24/7, yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, yeah, I would. That was the only time I would see a live band. Would be at
Yeah.
church.
Same here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. Where
And
you
I'm
would
sure a
digest
lot of people will resonate to that, especially Hispanics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And obviously, down as my life progressed, I discovered more bands, more artists, and watched them play live. And then watch or just hear what they sound like
Yeah.
through records and stuff. Like Jimi Hendrix is a great example. I loved Jimmy. I still do to this day. His style, just his physical appearance, his physical style, his playing, his sound, his technique,
Yeah.
mind blowing to me. It still is
Yeah.
today. I love his like, just his when he plays guitar, the way he looks matches exactly what he's playing.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I developed that guitar stuff. Like, if you guys ever watch me live, I when I have gigs, I'll invite you guys. I'd love to
For sure,
see
yeah.
you guys there.
Hell yeah.
We'll be happy to
Like,
go.
I'll play guitar solos with my teeth,
Yeah.
with my tongue, just because.
Yeah,
because
you're feeling it.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
starting to feel it.
yeah, just because that's where I learned it. Because I was like, I want to be like this guy.
Yeah.
And then like when they do it, people get excited, and it makes me happy because they're enjoying it. And
Because when people see you're enjoying it, they start enjoying it.
that's exactly it. Yeah. And then it just becomes a back and forth until you build to the top. Until
Exactly.
It
Yeah.
is. It
Yeah.
is. So you mentioned also, so the moment when you knew you wanted to do music was like when you heard the Beatles.
Yes, I would say so. Yeah.
How old were you? How old were you?
I think 15, 16.
15, 16?
Yeah.
And how
Youngling.
was that? Like can you give me like that moment?
Dude,
That
know what?
day.
You know what's so funny is recently I've been trying to figure out what these like nostalgic like feelings are called.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint it, but I'm gonna just tell you what my life was like at that time.
Okay.
I remember my life being very colors were extra saturated.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is. I think everyone goes through this, I'm pretty sure. But at that moment when I discovered myself, well, that's when I was like, I remember, how do I describe it?
Oh, I spin the
Oh, you
skateboard
spun
wheel.
that.
My bad, bro.
You're good, you're good.
Yeah.
I remember before I discovered the Beatles, asking myself, like, what genre of music do I even like?
Yeah.
So I remember spending hours just trying to find
Search.
just online, just looking for music just to listen to. And like, oh, I don't like that too much. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then I figured out I like psychedelic rock music.
Sick.
So yeah, so the Beatles, like the second half of their careers, the Doors, Jimi Hendrix, and I was like, this is cool. And then when I discovered the Beatles and I found songs that I fell in love with that just kind of stay in my soul, you know what I mean? Songs that kind of just you don't forget.
Yeah.
Like a song like Sabor a Mi. Like songs like that where you
Ooh.
go like that resonate, that something in my soul activates when that song.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful song. So that's kind of like what happens. And then I remember when that was all going on, I can't describe how I felt, but I can tell you where I was.
Mm.
Like the environment around me, trees, plants were more colorful. The weather was more still. Everything was more.
Something ignited in you, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Some like almost like my spirituality woke up,
Yeah.
and then kind of I was like, oh, like
Your third eye woke up.
yeah. My third eye was like, I'm woke. I'm woke. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Every life was very, very like just something woke up to the point where it's like life is now there's a purpose. I think that's what it is. I think
You found your
discovering your
purpose.
purpose.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like like I said, everything was just more colorful.
Yeah.
Sounds just hit you deeper now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd go on walks by myself and just take things in.
Yeah.
I was into photography. Yeah, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
You know what
Yeah.
I would do? I used to take walks at night
Yeah.
and listen to music.
Yeah,
But
same.
music that you listen to at night. As if I didn't have a car at the time,
Yeah.
but like a night drive. But
Yeah.
I'll go on a
But
night
you'd go
walk.
on a walk. Yeah.
You know?
You know what's funny? Have you guys ever heard the record Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys?
No, I haven't.
No, that is it's considered by Rolling Stones the second best record of all time. I discovered it. This is kind of like it kind of intertwines. So I found out this is an important record. I listened to it and I was like, this sucks. Like, and then like months down the line, after this whole like spiritual activation, whatever the hell we call it, happened, I played it again like at 5 o'clock in the morning one day because I heard my dad leaving. My dad's a truck driver, so I heard him like leaving, and that kind of woke me up and I couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And I played it and I was like, oh my god, like I get it now. And then the next day, I downloaded, I pirated the album.
Yeah. LimeWire.
Shout out. No, I can't shout out. But
You go to jail.
yeah, I'm going straight to prison. I downloaded it and I just went on a walk for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I came back home
Damn.
that's kind of, you know what I mean? And I was very much into photography at the time. So I don't know, like I was just so overwhelmed with all these new things about me that I'm learning.
Yeah.
So like photography is another thing. I would take a film camera, like an actual SLR, and take pictures. And these pictures would just, obviously it's film, so it's hard to kind of get out of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but when I went to Walmart to develop it, because the Walmart used to have like machines that develop
the machines that do it, yeah.
And I don't know, like all that period, just learning, I guess becoming an artist is, I think that's the best way I can put it is,
It's your arts, bro. It's just the art in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're searching, you're soul searching in
Yeah.
a way. Could be it,
Yeah, that's it.
You're finding yourself.
That's it. That's exactly. I think finding yourself becomes a battle within you, and you finally win that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When me growing up, bro, it was a battle between music and skateboarding for me.
I see.
Like one was pulling me.
For sure.
Like I was being pulled.
You're in between.
I was in the middle.
Yeah.
And but the one thing I do give, like, what I love about skateboarding, skate videos.
Yes.
What do they have on skate videos? Music.
They do,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they expose me many different genres of music, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what really, that's one of the many things that ignited that curiosity of music for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, watching those skate videos, I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
That's so funny because I used to skate a lot too.
Yeah?
I used to
yeah.
skate a lot. Yeah, like before I moved from a different house in Palmdale. All we did with my friends in the neighborhood was just skate.
Skating.
Yeah.
Skate, and then like that's why like when the game Skate came out, I loved it because it felt very community based.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
because like the music, all that stuff, like the skaters in the game, the actual professional skaters that came out to actually voice themselves in the game.
Kind of like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Too.
Yeah, just stuff like that. I don't know, something about that, but yeah, I'd resonate with that.
dude.
But like I love that you said that though, because being torn between two different things, like your heart has to be in one.
Yeah.
And when you pick right,
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a constant battle growing up like that.
And let me ask you guys this: like, maybe you'll have a similar response. But how did your parents react when you would listen to like music that wasn't Christian, secular music? Yeah.
For me, my mom would get pissed.
Yep.
It's like, no toques eso, Miguel, en la casa, this and that. Because I was into a lot of R&B, hip hop.
Yeah.
So there's times when I knew my mom would get pissed off, so I would get out of the house and listen to it outside. I'll go on walks like you guys would do. So I'll go on walks and listen to music, but never in the house. My mom will get pissed.
Yeah, same with me. My parents are pretty
strict.
Strict. I think I'll use the word strict, but I want to use the word hated. But hated the idea of me making music that wasn't Christian.
It wasn't Christian.
So that's why all of it kind of started when I was 18 because I
It's
kind
like
of
a battle.
yeah, that's it. It was just a battle, and I wanted to honor that. You know, it's their home, whatever. When I turned 18, they kind of didn't. They loosened up. They kind of
like he's an adult.
they kind of figured out like it's not as harmful as we were led to believe. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of it, bro. You tend to rebel a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you know, us teenagers,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
yeah,
part of life.
It's part of
It's
it.
part of
bro.
life.
yeah,
Some grow out of it, some don't.
yeah, fact.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna reach the half point of this.
Yeah.
We take breaks at this
Oh,
pod, bro.
wow.
Yeah, we take
Okay.
breaks. Yeah.
Wow.
So before we take a break, we want to give a little shout out. And Gilbert, have you been taking your Magic Mind?
I have, man. Yeah. I got like a little mini fridge at home, and I have some in there. But I recently did run out though.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Magic Mind?
Magic Mind, bro.
What's
Yeah.
Magic Mind?
Magic Mind is a drink, you know, for productivity.
Okay.
Yeah. It really helps get your mind flow, you know, start
Focused.
going, focus. Their slogan was the athletes have Gatorade. Creators, you're a creator because you're a musician, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Creators have Creatorade. That's their slogan, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I heard that, I was like, okay, I dig it.
Okay.
Tattooed it
I
on.
dig
and all
it.
that.
Yeah. I have a tattoo on my arm
I
right
know, right?
Have you ever had Magic Mind before, bro?
I've never. Do you?
Never.
I mean, this might sound really corny. Do you have some I can try?
But
Yeah, we do.
That's
we
so
do
funny.
actually.
We do at arm's length.
At arm's length. How did that happen?
We got some. We got more right there. So Magic Mind, bro. Productivity shot. Subtly sweet. Boost energy and focus. Crush procrast. I can never say that word, bro.
You always stutters.
Procrastination.
Procrastination.
You
There
need a
go.
magic mind.
Yeah, you need a couple of these.
Elevate mental clarity, bro.
Okay.
So yeah, bro, with 12 magical ingredients, bro. Yeah, pretty good stuff, bro. The more you take it, the more like you're more aware of yourself. Like you
Yeah.
get more productive, bro.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, on the pod, bro, you're down to try one.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You gotta shake it up and then you take it, bro.
What flavor is this?
I don't think it really like
Pretty good, man.
classified as a flavor.
It's just greens. Yeah, I'm gonna take one if you don't mind.
You gonna take
you
one?
gonna take
Oh
one?
shoot! All right.
Dang,
Both of you.
we're gonna take one.
Yeah, we're gonna take
This
one.
is good stuff. 12 ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go to the gym, I suggest taking it before.
You know,
go
it's
to the
funny.
gym.
I do go to the gym. I am on my weight loss journey right now. I've lost 40 pounds.
Same here, man. I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm trying to hit
dude?
it hard.
Hell
Yeah,
dude. Hell yeah.
You go to the gym in Palmdale?
Yeah, Crunch. Unfortunately,
Me too.
you know what?
Me
That's
too.
probably
We
where
need
you see me from, dude.
Maybe.
Maybe. Small
Maybe.
But you knew I was a drummer.
But I knew.
I never
the
took
way,
my drums to
He
crowd.
probably saw you at the
way-
gym doing
I
that.
know.
Yeah, the way he's benching 3 plates, I was like,
He's a drummer.
Only drummers can do
Only
that. Yeah. Only drummers or steroid heads can do that. All right, so you say you shake this up.
Yeah,
shake
so shake it up, you guys. This guy already took it before, but I'm curious.
I'm quite familiar with this motion right here.
An expert right there.
All right, so
All right, on the pod, Magic Mind,
dude,
bro.
I'm gonna give you an honest reaction to this.
All right,
because
for
I honestly I don't drink a lot of drinks.
Okay.
Just water, lemonade sometimes.
Okay.
Not much green.
Not much green stuff. No.
Nice.
Yeah, not many people do.
Yeah.
Hey, but this is all natural stuff, so
Okay,
you know,
let me see what's up.
can't be
Let
too
me
see
bad.
what's
Let's see what's up.
Mm.
It smells really
It
good.
smells really
Yeah.
good,
It
right?
does?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was very berryish.
It does.
Yeah,
It does. It does.
But you could just hear the swallowing noises.
Dude, this is good.
Wow.
What the heck?
all right.
This is really good. What is this made out
approved
of?
by TMEG.
This product. Buy it. Yeah, this is really good.
Nice.
It
Has
tastes-
ingredients in the back too, so if you want curious what it's made out of.
Yeah, bro. I'll give you an extra one for the road.
Please
Yeah.
do. These are really
Yeah.
good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was prepared to lie to the audience about this. I was not. I was not. That's a judge.
You're gonna go home.
I'm gonna go home.
You're
Like,
gonna
"Hey,
make
guys."
a banger,
Yeah. Yeah.
bro. Watch.
Yeah. I'm like, whoa, guys. I don't know what it is.
You make 3 albums in one night.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. This magic mind stuff just it made me famous. Look at this. No, wow, this is really good. And then,
Yeah.
is
I'm
it
glad
like,
you like it, bro.
and like, would you say it actually like makes you more productive and stuff.
Yeah,
It does.
bro. The more consistent you take it, bro,
Yeah.
you start to feel it more, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I tell you, I've been taking it before the gym, like at least 30 minutes before the gym, and it helps out a lot.
I think it said on the paper like up to 7 hours.
Of
Yeah,
just,
like
like,
flow
increased-
state.
okay.
Yeah.
That's like a whole like shift at work.
Pretty much.
Heck
Wow, this is good stuff. Thank you guys for showing me this. This
Of
is
course,
really good
man.
stuff.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wow, that's I'm like, and it's all natural. I'm like blown away. I'm genuinely blown away.
Glad you
Good
like it,
stuff.
bro.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Magic
so much.
Mind.
Magic mind.
Magic mind.
Yeah, bro. All right, then. Well, we'll be right back. We're gonna take a little break. Shoo. And we are back. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm glad that you like the Magic Mind.
Yes.
I hope
loved
you
it.
pour yourself up, another one. Yeah.
I definitely will.
So, okay. So, what's up and coming right now? You told me when we're on our break. My boy over here told me about a new single brewing. Tell me about it, bro.
Yeah. So we have this new single coming out. It's titled "Something We Need,"
Mm-hmm.
and I wrote this song because of an event that happened actually in the summer of 2023.
Mm.
So check this out. This is a true story. I can prove it with email receipts.
Ooh.
It's proof.
I applied for a job for NASA,
Oh, nice.
and
Damn.
yeah, I was like, I was like, you know what, like.
Trying to be an astronaut or what?
No, so check this out. So I was like, oh, they won't call me back. Like, well, I'll just apply. Like, it doesn't hurt. And I
Yeah.
got called for an interview.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I did the interview. And, dude, I bombed the interview.
Mm.
Awful interview. Like, and that's just me being real with you.
Yeah, yeah.
The interviewer, I was interviewing for communications. So I would set up
Okay.
communications to run missions.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And these guys pulled up charts,
Dang.
things I've never seen or heard of before. I have a big so here's the thing with me though, and I'll explain this more after a little bit mid story. So showing me stuff I've never heard of, seen before, but my background in tech, stuff looked like I kind of knew the answer
Kinda
to.
got you prepared
So
for that.
he'd be like, "So what port is this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's an Ethernet port." It's like, what is this called though? Like, and I was like, "I don't know. Like, I don't know these things."
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's a J47 or something like that."
So he wanted you to say like the technical
So
term?
yeah, so he wanted technical terms on everything. He would show me like a wavelength, and he'd said, "Is this signal modulated?" And I was like, and it's funny because modulation and sound is like chorus, so pretty much just messing up the wavelength. And I was like, no, it's not. So stuff like that. But there was a lot of information there. Again, this is NASA. This is the top of the top.
Yeah,
of course, they
no,
have
yeah.
stuff that I've never even heard of
Yeah.
because I'm very self-taught. So
Yeah.
like all my tech background, it's all self-taught.
Oh, nice.
So, anyways, I do a pretty bad interview. I leave the interview, and I go home, and I'm like, Mom, like, I bombed the interview.
Yeah.
Like, and I said, you know what? It's okay, because the more they spoke, the more I understood that this might be hard to kind of navigate in my life,
Yeah.
and it's like whatever. But you know what? I would have still loved the job because it's NASA.
Yeah, of course. NASA.
Check this out. 30 minutes, not 30 minutes more. I got a call back from the hiring manager, and they were like, "Hey, Christopher, we wanted to just congratulate you. Like, we want to hire you."
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "What?" I straight up was like, "No, I feel like I bombed." I told the hiring manager, "I feel like I bombed it." It's like, yeah, but this is what they told me. They said, no, they felt like you did good.
You did,
like they
yeah.
understood that you didn't know everything, but what they saw was that you're knowledgeable enough to be teachable.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh,
like
wow.
a fast learner. Huh?
Yeah, because like
Damn, that's good.
because what he did, he's kind of funny. The hiring manager, no, the interviewer, because he was like the senior, one of the seniors there. He like showed me what a port was called, and then he asked me again in an interview, and I told him. I think that's kind of was like, okay, this guy's not dumb.
Yeah. You ain't
So-
stupid.
Like you catch on.
Yeah, like I'm pretty quick with it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god. He's like, yeah, congratulations. So we're like give us sign these documents. You have until like Monday of this week to sign them, and there we go. And I was like, cool, thank you.
You're going to space. No,
I was like, you did it.
Your first mission.
So this is the problem though. This is the issue. The issue is that their schedule is very demanding. So what they want is 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. So I sat there and guys, I thought about it really hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. And I talked to my parents about it and everything. I called and I was like, so like explain, like just trying to get every bit of information I can before I make a decision. Because this is one of those decisions that you make once and that's it.
Yeah, you can't really go back, you know?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. We'll talk more about that later. But yes and no. Yes and no. I guess, but you're right. But yes and no.
The more,
Yeah, but this is a decision that if I say yes, would practically forge the rest of my life. Because that's the thing. Like
the band and all
that's
that.
That's it. It's done. Like I it'd be really hard to go work, go all the way down to Edwards Air Force Base, work, then come back and then make music. That doesn't make sense. Like it's not possible. So after lots and lots of stressful thinking, I called the hiring manager and said, "Hey, like I am absolutely honored that you asked me to be part of your team, but I can't do it. I can't do it."
Wow.
And she was like, "Wow, okay." Like, and this is a very true story.
Wow.
Like she was like, "Wow," like, and I explained, I was like, "You know what? The truth is, my heart, my passion is in music, and the truth is, like, I would have to give you guys my all to be even deserving to be part of this team.
Part of the team, yeah.
And that's the kind of guy I am. I give it my all, or I don't at all.
Wow.
And it's not fair to your team. It's not fair to essentially this country.
Yeah, of course.
And myself.
Yeah.
And I said no. So while all that was in my head, I wrote this song, Something We Need. And this song is about how I turned down this opportunity to pursue music.
Yeah, dude.
Because like the truth is, it's not like I don't have a job. I have a job. I have a full-time job. I'm doing well.
You make money.
Yes. Obviously not NASA money.
Yeah, no.
But there's a compromise that we have to reach where it's like, do I give up my passion? What I feel, because honestly, music, I 100% wholeheartedly believe that's what I should be doing. Like,
yeah, dude,
is this and pursuing this and making an impact with this.
It's your dream.
Yeah, when you say yes, you're also saying no to
That's
a lot of things.
That's exactly it. That's exactly. I am when I say that's. I love that you said that. Because saying yes to one thing means you're saying no to everything else.
Yeah.
So like literally the way I saw it was, if I work 9 hours a day, it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to get to work.
Yeah,
I'd be spending an hour just driving. So that's 10 hours a day. And I'd come home and just want to sleep. And then wake up early and do it again the next day, 5 times a week. Then when Saturday comes along, I just want to sleep in and do nothing.
Rest.
And then Sunday, I want to also do nothing because, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure NASA's all mentality stuff, all mental things.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'd probably age.
Yeah.
I'd probably die.
You get bald. You get bald in your first year there,
yeah,
dude.
like all full white hair. You know?
But I love that story, man. Not many would have said no to NASA, dude. A lot of people would love to work for NASA.
No, it's true. And you know what? The truth is, like, everyone has a path. And maybe it's your dream to work in NASA. And you know what? You can do it.
Yeah.
And you should. You definitely should. That is a life-changing career.
Yeah, it is.
But that's not where I belong. And that's where I came down to. So when I wrote the song, the bridge, I just said it. Because the whole song is very, like, it's like a poetic way of saying, like, chase your dreams.
Yeah.
But then the bridge, I just straight up say, NASA desired me, lifetime opportunity, but I turned them down to follow you, my dream. It's something we need.
Wow.
Ooh. And I think it doesn't matter what your dreams are, follow them.
Yeah.
Because maybe
that's deep.
like out there, maybe your dream is to work for NASA. Great. That's dope. Maybe your dream is to, I don't know, fish for the rest of your life. I don't know. It's a weird example. Own a boat and just sell fish. I don't know, but do it. Because that's what, when I say something we need, I think we all have a purpose in life, and a community and a culture doesn't work unless you follow that.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true, man.
There's
and that applies to a lot of things.
There's a difference when something you want and something you need.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Something you want may not satisfy you.
It's true.
But something that you need will.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like something that we want, right? We want a good job. We want a good career.
Yeah.
But is that what your soul needs?
Yeah.
Do you need to be locked away for 8 hours a day?
Yeah.
Do you need that? No, you have to do that to survive, but that's not what your heart needs. You know,
That's true, man. That's very true.
yeah. So that's where that song came from, and I'm excited. The single comes out February 2nd.
February 2nd.
Yeah, February 2nd.
Can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Big. So there's 3 versions of the song. I just want to let you guys know. There's the original song, which is, you know, it's the single, just a, you know, consumable. It's 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Really easy. The second, because there's 3 songs in the single. The second is a slowed version of it. And the third is an extended mix, which is the mix I wanted to put out.
Nice.
Which is like the actual mix. It's 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Full guitar solo.
Yeah.
Beautiful intro. Beautiful
Nice.
like construction of the song. And why? Because I just want the original one. I made it short so that people can listen to it.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
feel for it.
The
But
consumer friendly version.
exactly, consumer friendly. But then the extended version to be the one that you feel and understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of, and the slowed version just because I think it's fun to put slowed music out there.
Yeah. A lot of people do slowed. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's nice. I like
cool.
it.
I do that too, dude. To my own music.
Yeah. No, it's it's nice. There's something. There's a quality to it.
Yeah.
Slowed, just like it's
Adds a reverb.
Yeah.
Slowed reverb.
Yeah, slowed reverb.
Yeah.
Just like,
Your voice goes down.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the CBD gummies hit. Yeah. When the SpongeBob
when the shrooms hit, man.
no, when the Flintstone vitamin hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Do you still make those?
I hope so.
I think
I
they
hope
do.
so.
I hope so. Yeah.
That's a big part of my childhood. That's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
that's why I'm so big brained. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 3 overdosed on Flintstone.
That's why you freaking getting hired at NASA, bro.
That's
Exactly.
must be it.
Hey, you know what NASA stands for?
What? You tell me. National Aeronautical something Space Administration.
Oh,
I had a different.
I had a different.
What was yours?
You're gonna say something trolling, huh?
Never a straight answer.
Oh,
Never mind. I don't want to say my number. Dang, never a straight answer.
never a straight
Dang,
answer. That's
dude.
facts. These guys.
That is facts. Yeah.
factual.
They're secretive.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. I wonder if I'm breaking any sort of laws talking about it on the podcast.
Hey, we're gonna go to jail the next
Hey
day.
guys, it was nice knowing you.
I'm gonna clip it and tag NASA.
Hey NASA, is this true? NASA, any words on this? It's like we're sending lawyers. They DM me. We're sending lawyers immediately to your location.
They're not gonna do FBI. Open up.
Hey, this is you. This is you in the AV, right? This is you. It's like your address. It's like nah.
Exact location.
This is you, right?
There's a little
Airstrike coming in 5, 4.
I hear the plane, like
Oh,
the red dot right on my forehead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So also, okay, you're a man of many talents, though, bro.
You are, man. You are.
You are very smart. Freaking getting hired over at NASA. Musician. Now, tell me about this. Vrtu.
Yeah, Vrtu Arts.
Vrtu.
So Vrtu Arts is something that it's like a little organization or a little maybe movement project. Maybe might be the best way project.
Yeah.
That me and my girlfriend started.
Nice.
We started it because we both work for the school district in Little Rock, and in Little Rock it's a very like Hispanic Latino dense area. It's just practically just Latinos.
Or rancho, eh?
Yeah, todo rancho. So check this out, right? We kind of realize that these kids have no real aspirations. Why? Because they don't understand like the future that they can have, especially living here. Like, because we've asked kids like, "Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up?" Oh, I just want, I want to be a construction worker like my dad. I want to help my dad
Follow the footsteps.
with like landscaping, and that's cool. If you want to do that, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I think there's more options for them there.
Yeah.
And so we saw that, and we also, and another big thing is that Hispanic, and you guys could probably relate. Tell me if I'm wrong. You tell your parents, I want to be an artist. What is their reaction?
No, mijo, ¿por qué vas
Yeah,
a hacer eso? You know?
hijo, ponte las pilas.
Pilas,
Ponte
no.
pilas, cabrón.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Because because Hispanic parents, and you know what? God bless them, because what they're trying to do, they're just trying to give you a good future.
Yeah.
They're trying to give you the easiest route, and
They
I
are.
understand that. Like it took me a while to understand that, but I do now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and but yeah, that's the reaction. If
That is true.
a young kid wants to be an artist, wants to be like an animator, or they want to be a painter. No, eso no es trabajo. No,
Yeah.
you can't do that. You can't do that for a living. Like that's just a hobby.
Yeah.
It's just a hobby. But the truth
Dude.
is, art is everywhere. We need
It
art.
is. It
People
is.
people design everything. Like the interface in a phone is designed by an artist.
Exactly.
Everything is touched by an artist. Like anything that has function and that we can access is art. you know?
Exactly.
So like we made this organization to give those people a voice, to like show them, hey, like there is a future in this.
Yeah, of course.
like it's submit your art with us. Like we're paying you for this. Like there's like a thing. Like we want the Latino community to see like art is a real outlet.
Yeah, that's why a lot of kids like grow up not wanting to do what they dream of doing because they're made fun of even by like their own family members.
Yeah, it's true, and that's why I was so comfortable asking you guys because I know for a fact you guys also had the same experience.
And then another thing in the Hispanic families, when like if you're doing something that you want to do, that you're going against what your parents want you to do, and you're actually doing it, you're getting money, you're doing pretty well for yourself. Yeah. Then you got that one Hispanic family. Ya se cree, you know, like, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it is. It's just like the Hispanic Latino community. That's just how it is. Like, they don't believe.
Yeah.
It's because it ties back.
Yeah.
They don't understand the opportunities that there are behind art.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them because, like, think about it. I'm going to speak about my parents for a second, and you guys can probably relate. Like, like my parents. So my parents, they immigrated from El Salvador to America because of the Civil War, so they were granted entry. But in El Salvador, they didn't go anything past the 3rd grade. So how would they know anything that's like technical or anything of how the world ran? Because like these guys all grew up like in villages. Yeah, they had to walk.
Capacity of them.
Yeah, they had to walk like a distance to get.
It was hard
water.
to go to school.
They had to help out at home. They had to help the farm. They have to walk a distance to get water, fill up churumbas, and then take it back home. That's how they got water. True. They have wells, you know. Like, how can these people like understand? Like, they don't know. They don't know because they never all their life was all right. Wake up 5 a.m. Okay, go work. Come back at 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's because my dad he told me he didn't finish. I mean, he finished school. He pretty much dropped out because that's what pretty much they do. Yep. At the 6th grade. Out there, you know, because I know his mom passed away, so then he had to help bring in money to the house. Yeah.
You
know, things like that happened. You know,
that's exactly it. Like my mom had to like sell like beans and rice on the side of the road because that's how they make money there. Like,
exactly.
And so again, how can these parents that had that upbringing understand that art is even ever an outlet? It just. They can't. To them, it's literally not possible. It's like, no, where work is where you have to bust your knuckles open.
Yeah, pretty hard working, sweating.
Like, you got to be a mechanic. You got to fix stuff. You got to build things. You have to, like, cut people's grass. Like, and that's not, and like, that's not me being racist. It's just the flat
It's a reality.
Yeah,
like you know, that's the thing.
Yeah, they just don't know. So that's why we made Vrtu Arts. It's this idea. It's like, hey, we want to tell you guys, like, there is outlets for you. In art, like cool. Like if you guys have that passion, there is a place for you.
That's nice. That's cool,
like,
man.
So that's why we did it. So currently, right now, we're just we're doing podcasts, and I'd love to have you guys on for sure.
Oh, we would love to.
And,
we would love
to. And we're throwing concerts, once a month, and we're gonna move trying to do open mics too. But all this just to spread awareness.
Yeah, no, that's
just
great.
All and we're trying to get like professionals in like the aerospace industry to come out. And kind of just talk to us on the podcast about like what it's like and just stuff like that. Just the whole mission of this is just spread awareness to Latinos, young or middle aged or even old. Like, hey, there's a place for you. Yeah, like if you want to be a painter, guess what? You can do it, and there's a place for you in it.
Yeah, no, that's great, man. They could try to follow their dreams because me growing up, well, he knows he's my cousin, but I went to go study to be culinary. Okay. So as a chef, and I remember telling my parents that I wanted to do that, and I got made fun of because they told me that's a woman's thing, like only women should cook. Yeah, but I always had a passion. Now I'm not doing it, but I still got I got things under my belt where I kind of want to involve the culinary art because it's an art as well. Yeah, culinary arts. Yeah, so I kind of have a few things under my belt, kind of ideas, that I want to kind of put that into work with. But now that I know how to cook and all that, my parents don't make fun of me no more, man. No. They love it.
Yeah, because they're eating your food. And it's like, this is good. What? Yeah. Hey, forget what I told you. It's dope.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, but I bet you found satisfactory when they do that. You know, it's like proving them wrong in a way. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you got your satisfaction.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there's like a loving, it's like you prove them wrong but with love.
It's not like you're rubbing it in their face. Like,
it's like look, mom, look at these checks. Like I feel like I know people people like that. It's like you're a dickhead, you know. But like
Exactly.
yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like you prove them wrong with love, and they're just proud of you because you know what, they're happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah, and you hold no grudges.
Yeah.
You know, just as long as you become successful.
Yeah, just at least as long as you're good. As long as you can take care of them when they're old.
Exactly.
That's all they care.
At
Yeah.
the end of the day, that's what they wanted in the beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's it.
Vrtu.
Do you guys film like once a week or
we do like once a month? Well, actually, we're moving towards twice a month. So what we want to do is we want to interview like a Hispanic Latino creative.
Nice.
So like you guys are perfect.
Yeah.
and the other half of the month we want to film like a aerospace professional.
Nice.
That is all you know. We wanted to be a Latino guy, or girl.
Yeah.
But it's not always going to be. And we don't care. I think we just want the Latinos in the community of Little Rock and people of the high desert to just see like, hey, look, this is what it looks like. This is the reality of it.
Yeah, you can their story and it motivates you to
That's
do
exactly
it.
it.
Yeah.
That's how we started when we first started this pod. Yeah, we were filming twice a month.
Yeah.
When we first started.
Yeah.
And then later on you start the ball
starts rolling, picking up. And that's the thing. I love that. I love your guys' setup. Like I love how I just love how I love the quality of podcasts you guys put out.
Thank you.
And it shows. Like it shows like the quality of it, the way it looks, and the content in it that people can resonate with.
Yeah, the content is what really goes a long way.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm big on podcasting. I follow a lot of people. We know a lot of people.
Yeah.
We know big podcasters out in LA,
Yeah.
in the Empire. They've came here before.
Yeah.
You know, we've connected with them. And there's some podcasters that doing it big, bro.
Yeah.
Doing it big.
Yep.
And the quality is a little, bad or whatever, but it's the content in it.
Honestly, like the way, when it comes down to tech, I learned that the way something looks doesn't matter. It's the way it sounds.
Exactly.
Because like I have a big like, again, church background, but in tech, I used to be like technical directors for mega churches.
Yeah.
So one thing I realized working that job is like if the projector is just one day turned off and the sound one day just turned off, which one would I want to get back up running first?
The sound.
Yeah. Because then you can't even progress with the service without the sound.
Exactly.
So then I learned, oh, that's right. And I even seen videos where people show that example, like I'm going to show you like a bad example camera with good audio. And it's like, they turn on a webcam, but all of a sudden, like it doesn't matter. Like, I can tell like the video quality isn't as good, but it doesn't matter.
The sound is great.
Yeah, and it just comes down to the content. It just comes down to quality of what you're doing and saying.
That's very true.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
That's very true.
That's what one thing, like, things that when we first started, there was a lot of trial and error.
For sure.
I've never pod before. I mean, he wasn't even part of it yet.
Yeah.
He recently joined when?
Officially on the camera, December.
Yeah,
but I was always there behind the scenes.
Before that.
And Gilbert deserved a place in front of the scene.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there's a lot of trial and error, bro. And
For sure.
And bro, it's such a journey, bro. It's a learning experience, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm hyped for you for your Vrtu project, bro.
Thank you.
And I salute you, bro. And if you need anything, bro, you really want us to be on, bro, we're down, bro. Especially Hispanic. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, dude. I it's no contest. You guys will be on. If you guys, dude.
Out of a hat.
I would be honored if you guys would come on.
Like, we would love to.
We appreciate it, man.
We would love to, bro.
I think what's important, what I love about, again, another thing I love about this is just the community aspect of it.
Yeah.
The truth is, like, the community can feel divided, but when we do things like this, it's like, wow, like, being united makes us strong.
No, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Beautiful, bro. Man. Yeah, bro. I'm hyped for your Vrtu, the project, bro. I'm excited for you, bro. I can't wait. Like the reason why I say excited is like not only you're starting it, but once you get the ball rolling, I'm already speaking in future tense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where are you gonna be at?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what excites me.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I just think. Like the bigger picture, basically.
Yeah. Like,
I always back up.
And just
look at the bigger picture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like it you have to take steps back.
Yeah.
To see in the perspective that you want to see.
Yeah.
And you're right. I think the future of this is pretty positive. Because honestly, this is just like a thing that we want to do. for the community.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
is.
truth of it.
That's basically when we started this thing. Is highlight the AV.
Yeah.
That was like the original motive, because we heard a lot of podcasters over there in the Valley, LA area, Inland Empire. I was like, what about here?
Yeah.
You know, there is some,
Yeah.
but it wasn't really consistent. The guys, other people, and I love, they do it, but I was like, bro, pero we're gonna jump in, but
Yeah.
we're gonna go hard. We're gonna
go
go
all the
every
way.
week,
Yeah.
bro.
You're gonna give it your heart. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And he knows. He knows. Like when I first started this thing, when the other guys that are our other co-hosts we used to have, bro, I told him from the get-go, bro. Like if we're gonna do this, we're gonna go hard, bro.
It's go all the way.
Yeah.
110.
We're gonna go hard. We're
Yeah.
not gonna be like, because there's just a statistic in podcasting, bro.
Mhm.
A lot of them don't make it at the 10th episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a
true.
lot. It's hard,
Yeah. No, it's yeah.
and people only see the finished product.
Yeah. They don't. Yeah. Like I know Gilbert understands this. The behind the scenes cameras, setting up cameras. Oh, the audio didn't sound good. We have to do that over again.
Yeah.
Getting the audio in there, getting the video footage recorded.
Yeah.
Getting it edited, making it look good, and then figuring out avenues to publish the stuff in, and figuring out where to and how to publish it.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, yeah, that's like 101 things just so people can watch it and go, okay, and that's it. Like, but the thing, but we don't do it for people like that. We do it for people that care.
Yeah.
We do it for
Exactly,
people that want to be a part of it,
Yeah.
understand, and be part of the culture.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the reality of
Yeah.
it, bro. And I know, like, in the YouTube world or podcasting audio platforms, it's a filter. There's a filter, and they only see that filter.
Yeah, that's it.
The real work behind it, bro. There's work behind this thing, bro.
Yeah, and it's true, and I resonate with that because check this out: songs are hard to make.
Yes.
So
I'm
check
sure,
this
man.
out. Check this out. It takes months to make a song, right? Just for someone to listen to it for 2 seconds and go, nope, skip.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like
That hurt.
that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. Like, the truth is,
I
like,
felt that.
yeah, you work
As
hard.
a musician, bro, I
Yeah.
felt that.
You work hard and you go, hey guys, here's my finished song. I hope you like it. They play it and they're telling their friends, this is ass. After 2 seconds.
Yeah, they don't even give a chance,
Nope.
dude.
No, because it's weird. Making art is really weird. Like there's more than just the art itself at play for sure.
Yeah.
Like maybe the aesthetic that doesn't align with people. Maybe the field didn't align with them at that moment. It's like when I told you guys the story about Pet Sounds earlier. Pet Sounds, one of the greatest albums of all time. I didn't like it at first. Then I tried it again, and I was like, I get it. This is beautiful.
You just gotta give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's like that one song you skip all the time on your playlist, and you finally decide to listen to it. It's a banger.
yeah,
You know, just like that. You know, out of a sudden, you love it.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's
crazy.
It's a crazy life. You know, being creative is hard. And, our parents tell us about it all the time. That, no, don't do that, But it's funny how we choose to do it.
Yeah.
And it's funny how we grow in it and with it.
There's a thing happening in the Hispanic community, bro. There's what is that? Breaking curses. What is it? Traditional curses? No.
Breaking chains?
No, like that Hispanic thing. What's that word? It's escaping my mind right now. Generational curses.
Oh, okay.
Breaking that.
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, it's true. Because you guys are first generation too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Because I see that within myself too. Like when the time comes to have kids, like these guys won't be raised anywhere near as close as I was.
Yeah.
That's like the truth is, like, I feel like I have developed the emotional intelligence to distinguish why my parents raised me the way they did, why they beat the crap out of me. And like it all makes, like, once you think about it, it all makes sense. It's like because that's how they were raised.
Yeah.
And probably worse, they probably got crazy hit.
Yeah. No, exactly.
And making it our disciplines look like it's nothing. You know, and
that's true.
So yeah, you're right. Generational curses. That's a big thing. I love that because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Our parents are probably broken people, and they don't ever know how to talk about it. They don't know what it's like to express their feelings. Because what feelings? I had to go to work tomorrow morning. What do you mean feelings? There's no time to feel anything.
Yeah. And sometimes that rubs off on us too. Because for me, I know it's hard for me to open up to my parents or anybody.
Oh yeah,
it's hard because I always have that feeling, and like in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if they make fun of me?
Or what if they make me look weaker?
Exactly.
I look less of a man because and that's a part of generational curses where it's like you, like our parents, and maybe even a little bit of us have this idea where it's like, no, I'm not weaker. I'm not less significant. Like I'm not. I'm gonna just tough it out. I'm gonna thug it out. You know, but that's not healthy. Like that's why your relationships are broken. That's why your kids don't like show you the respect that you feel like you deserve. Yeah. It's because we have this stuff bottled in, and it's so deep rooted that we can't deroot it.
Yeah, no, that is true.
So, but you're right. This generation is defining that. There's a difference now.
It's
I see that a lot.
Maybe the social media, I don't know what it is. Maybe people just figuring out, oh, your life just like, because like, look, we have a very similar background.
Yeah, we do.
I think people are starting to catch on, like, oh wait, like through maybe even social media, like we have the same life. That's so interesting. Like, let's talk more about it. Yeah, did your parents say, yeah, we did? And then all of a sudden now you have a community so you feel so connected to that they understand each other.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. You know? Yeah,
and I think that's what it is. I think it's just that the younger Hispanic community are locking in with each other, and they're figuring out that everyone's so similar. Yeah, that they can overcome this together.
Yep. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, man. Damn, I like this episode.
What?
I like this episode.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, I see. It's funny. I came on here because I wanted to have a conversation with you guys. Like,
bro, this turned out to be that.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Like,
I love it.
It feels natural.
Yeah, it is, because it is. You know, that's the truth. Like I said in the beginning of the podcast, but I'll say it again. Sorry, I said this in the beginning of the podcast, but I'll say it again.
Yeah,
I just met these guys. Yeah. Now what? Like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And it feels like I've known them for years.
No, it does, man. I feel like we hang out.
Yeah, like we were just, we hung out last week at Benny's or something. At AV Staples.
Exactly. It does feel like that.
And I love that because that's again, that's what I was speaking on. We both are a part of a community, but we are just but we didn't know until we met each other.
Yeah.
Like, we both have this life sense, you know, and all of a sudden we all come together from church to arts to creativity. Like we all mesh.
It all connects us, you know.
Yeah, I love it, bro. I love it, bro.
Absolutely.
So before we head out, though, I wanted to say, what's TMEG looking like in 2024? Anything to look forward to? Shows?
Honestly,
you already mentioned the single.
Yeah, honestly, I think just performing more shows, putting out more high quality music videos. I think just becoming more of an online presence. Nice. I think you know, we're growing every day, and you know, people probably have figured this out before me, younger than me. But it seems like online is like the next real move. Well, it is the move. You know, so I think TMEG will start a podcast where we just talk about music related stuff, just music stuff. You know. Yeah. Again, music videos, more music for sure. Collaborating more with putting out music, just putting out constantly making music. Maybe, you know, make more short form content.
Nice.
And play a lot more shows. We just want to play because, the other week we opened for the band Missing Persons. They're a big band from the 80s. We opened for them, and that's a big milestone for us.
Wow.
Yeah, and great show. Turned out great. I met the singer. She's really short. She's really sweet. And you know what I mean? We're making moves already, and the year just started. So like, honestly, I think this year is going to be good for development and growth. Going to get us more out there. Nice. You know, we want to get more serious gigs, see more people at the gigs, you know, and make more high quality merch. You know, just grow more as a brand. You know, just grow more and just put out quality music that people can resonate to. Because there's nothing more rewarding than when people say, "Hey, man, your song LA Dreams." That's exactly how my life is. Yeah, nice. And it's like, wow, like I did it. Like I reached someone's heart. Yeah, like that. Like that's what we want. And you know, the truth is, if I take care of the community, they take care of us back. Yeah, that's very true. That's the truth. So we just want to build more. Just get this brand name up more, and then honestly, the Vrtu stuff as well. Me and my lovely girlfriend are working hard at it, and we're gonna continue to work hard at it. Nice. Yeah,
you got our support, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
You got us, bro. We're there for you, bro.
Thank you guys. You guys, that means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. Because you guys aren't just people that say it, but you mean it and you care with action. You know?
You got to show with actions, you know?
Yeah.
Talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap. Talk is free. Talk is very free.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. But no, I'm so blessed and honored to have been a part of this podcast.
Yeah, thank you for coming, man.
It's an honor to have you on.
Yeah, and just to get to know you guys too. You know,
Yeah.
like you guys are great people. These guys are great people. Like,
Yeah.
I want to make it clear, viewer, like these guys aren't just talking heads. These guys are great individuals. Like
Thank you, bro.
it's
Thank
like
you.
how can you mesh with someone so quick if they weren't good people?
Yeah,
couldn't.
no,
Thank
and
you,
I feel
brother.
a strong connection, man.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you,
weird.
bro.
It's weird. I might make out with these guys after.
Yeah, we might. The casting couch is right there.
Yeah, the
too,
casting.
so-
Oh, that's true. And it's leather. Oh, why is it
It's
so?
leather.
Why is it sticky, bro? What's going on?
I know, bro. We're about to film a Patreon. No,
Oh, hey, so this is the OnlyFans content. So switch off if you haven't paid the 25.
Hey, what time is it? After 9:30, Tony fans.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh, is that time?
Shade
Yeah.
Brown after dark.
Yeah. Shade of brown after dark.
Yeah.
We'll call it
Yeah,
shade
man.
of pink.
Shade of pink.
50 Shades of Brown.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dope.
Damn, dude, I love
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, thank you, Chris, for coming through, bro.
Thank
Sure.
you, man. Appreciate it.
Excited for Vrtu. Vrtu. I keep saying Virtue. I'm sorry. Vrtu.
Virtu.
Yes, Vrtu.
TMEG. Everything that you're doing, bro. Man of many talents, like I said.
Thank you.
Thank you,
guys
bro.
so much. Thank you.
Anything else, bro? You want to say anything?
Nah, man, it was a pleasure having you here, man. I loved
a
it,
pleasure
man.
being
This
here. Thank you,
podcast is a very good
Pleasure,
podcast,
bro.
man.
Thank you. Yeah, I
This
loved
show.
it. I love the conversation.
Yeah,
If
I
I
loved
can I tell the viewers where they can find Vrtu and all that stuff?
Yeah, go for it. Put in your
Of
plugins.
course,
Yeah.
bro.
Go for it, man.
Hey guys, if you're interested in following the TMEG musical journey, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. It's literally just TMEG.band.
Mm.
That's our handle practically everywhere.
Yeah.
And we have music on Spotify, Apple Music, just under TMEG. If you type that in, we're the first thing that comes up because it's the only band that
Yeah.
has that name. So thank God.
Yeah.
And the Vrtu Arts, our Instagram is Vrtu, VRTU.arts.
Mm.
And we just barely started. It's a very new thing, but we're growing really rapidly. So
Yeah.
if you want to be a part of that journey and see where it goes, follow us along. We have a lot of good content coming out
Yeah.
with both Vrtu and TMEG, and be a part of it. It's going to be dope.
I will include all that information, the links and all that in the description, the YouTube and on the podcast platforms. You'll find it there. Make it easy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah,
thank you
bro.
guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for letting me be on the show.
Yeah, of course. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you,
brother.
man.
Of course.
All right, and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Bro, I love this, bro. Thank you, bro. I don't know, man. Something
No,
about
I'm
it felt
just
so natural.
Yeah.
It felt good. It
Yeah.
felt genuine,
Yeah,
bro.
like it's hard to end it.
Yeah, I feel like we should just continue.
It's hard to end it. Should we just keep talking?
Yeah, should we hug right now?
Yeah, should we just hug?
Should we just hug right now?
hug for 30 minutes?
Hey, on the camera?
Yeah.
That's a thumbnail.
Yeah, the thumbnail just us three hugging. Like, guys, we just met. This is a group of people I just met 5 minutes ago. This is what genuine connection looks like.
We're shirtless. you know?
Yeah, just shirtless.
Yeah, for some reason.
My pants are like halfway down.
Yeah.
Like it's like what's going on? Like, erotic podcast.
I know.
But yeah, man. Shader Brown. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Take care, guys.